The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
You know, the irony's growing greater by the day. I would have thought, what to do about China, eh? What to do with China? The Premier's been in New Zealand, as I'm sure you're well aware, also currently in Australia this past week. We rolled out the red carpet. They announced a visa deal for travellers. They also wanted us to put our differences aside. The differences were more pronounced in Australia if you followed that part of the tour, because when Scott Morrison asked for an inquiry those years ago into the origins of COVID, the Chinese went nuts, hit the tariff lever and punished Australia for a number of years on things like beef and barley and wine. Those tariffs have only just been unwound. And the reason is because, basically, they didn't work. China is a bully, and their bullying got called out. Meantime, in Europe, NATO are openly discussing at the moment tariffs against China for supporting the war in Ukraine. They've also thrown tariffs at them because they gerrymander international markets in EVs and solar panels. The Chinese have made so many of them, they're basically dumping them all over the place. Australia wisely has reduced their trading reliance on China. It was once 40% of everything they did. It's now about 25%. What about us? Can we say the same thing? No, we cannot. We are trapped, simply. We have become so embedded, we must now pretend a whole bunch of stuff that is happening doesn't matter. China supports Russia. Think about it. China supports Russia. It does business with them. It hosts Putin. It buys its oil. Are we outraged? No, certainly not publicly. See, once upon a time it was just the Uyghurs. Now we've got a whole damn war to worry about, and yet we pretend we can separate these things out. China are increasingly in the Pacific. So Luxon and Peters circle the place with handouts and handshakes and talk of long-established friendships and the belief that mates beat money. Small clue. It doesn't. Europe is looking to slap sanctions on. We're looking to grow business. Someone isn't on the right side of this.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.